Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026 at 13:50, and today we have our Day 2 outlook to look at for tomorrow. Hopefully these April Fool's jokes aren't fooling you too much if you have been tricked today. But anyhow, for tomorrow's outlook, I should say, that we have an enhanced risk that encompasses parts of eastern Iowa, parts of northern and central Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. We have a slight risk that encompasses parts of going into central Iowa, northeastern Missouri, parts of central Illinois, northwestern Indiana, southern Michigan, and parts of southern Wisconsin. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of central Wisconsin into northern Michigan, northwestern Ohio, central Indiana, southern Illinois, extreme western Kentucky, much of Missouri, parts of northern Arkansas, and going into central to western Iowa and extreme southeastern Minnesota. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and see who we have for tomorrow. We have Madison, Aurora, Rockford, Naperville, and Joliet under the enhanced, Chicago, Milwaukee, Grand Rapids, Des Moines, and Lansing under the slight, and Detroit, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Toledo, and Fort Wayne under the marginal. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a 10% hatched that encompasses parts of eastern Iowa, northern and central Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. We have a 5% hatched that encompasses parts of eastern to central Iowa, northeastern Missouri, parts of central Illinois, northwestern Indiana, parts of western Michigan, and parts of southern Wisconsin as well. We have a 2% hatched encompassing parts of central Wisconsin, much of Michigan, northwestern Ohio, central Indiana, southern Illinois, extreme western Kentucky, much of Missouri, northern Arkansas, going back through central Iowa, and extreme southeastern Minnesota. We do have those areas under a 2% tornado risk. So, we have Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, Milwaukee, and St. Louis under the significant severe. Madison, Aurora, Rockford, Naperville, and Joliet under the 15%. Chicago, Milwaukee, South Bend, Gary, and Kenosha under the 5%. And Detroit, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Toledo, and Fort Wayne under the 2%. So, for the 15% area, any area in general, we could see a good EF2, maybe even an EF3 tornado. So I cannot rule out a strong tornado possible within the 15% area. 5% area, we could see an EF2 tornado at tops, and 2% we could see, 2% we could see a EF1 tornado possible at tops for tomorrow. So please be mindful of that tomorrow. Going into the wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 30% encompassing parts of eastern Iowa, northern and central Illinois, northwestern Indiana, and southern Wisconsin. We have a 15% that encompasses parts of central Iowa, northeastern Missouri, parts of central Illinois, northwestern Indiana, extreme northwestern Ohio, much of Michigan, and southern Wisconsin as well. And we do have the 5% that encompasses parts of... Oh, that was a damage survey. Okay. We have a 5% that encompasses parts of central Wisconsin, northern Michigan, northwestern Ohio, central Indiana, southern Illinois, much of Missouri, extreme northern Arkansas, parts of western to central Iowa, and extreme southeastern Minnesota. So we do have those areas under a 5%. So we have Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Aurora, and Rockford under the 30%. Grand Rapids, Des Moines, Lansing, Flint, and Ann Arbor under the 15%, and Detroit, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Toledo, and Fort Wayne under the 5%. So, for the 30% area, we could see up to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. 15% we could see 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible, and 5% we could see 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. So please be mindful of that tomorrow. Going into the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 15% that encompasses parts of southern Wisconsin, eastern and central Iowa, northeastern Missouri, and western to central Illinois. And we have a 5% that encompasses parts of central Wisconsin, much of Michigan, northwestern Ohio, parts of northern to central Indiana, southern Illinois, extreme western Kentucky, central to western Missouri, northern Arkansas, and central Iowa. Western to central Iowa and southeastern Minnesota under the 5%. So we have Milwaukee, Madison, Des Moines, Aurora, and Rockford under the 15%, and Chicago. Oh, there's the reset. Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Fort Wayne, and Grand Rapids under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see up to 3-inch diameter hail possible for tomorrow. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. So please be mindful of that tomorrow. Going into the summary for tomorrow, it says severe thunderstorms capable of producing a few tornadoes appear probable across parts of eastern Iowa into southern Wisconsin, northern and central Illinois, late Thursday afternoon and evening. Some of the tornadoes may become fast-moving and strong. So, there you have it. I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. There's tomorrow's hail risk. There's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's day 2 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. Yes, it is a, never mind. Even if you are in the marginal risk, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginal, but of course, stay safe, especially in slight and enhanced risks. Anyway, make sure you heed all warnings tomorrow, and I will go over this outlook again tomorrow morning when it becomes day 1. In the meantime, take today to prepare for tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care.